I'm Ben.
I'm Ron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jason. And this is Hometown Has-Beens. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hometown Has-Beens. This is part 5, the final installation of the Has-Beens Best Moments, highlighting some of the best, most laughable moments from the podcast, our first year of podcasting, in honor of 1 year of the show. So we're just highlighting these moments. This is the last time we're doing it. Next week, we'll be back with new content. I know you're excited for that, so enjoy this last recap. Funny story. I don't know if I've told this on the pod or not. I mean, this is episode 40, guys. I'm starting to forget stuff.
For real.
He had dementia, so
yeah,
maybe I do as well.
I know how dementia works. I've had my interactions with dementia.
Yeah. But anyways, he told the story a lot, or I don't guess he told it a lot. I heard the story that of him and my great grandmother getting married, and they were like, there was like a 6-year age gap or something like that.
Yeah.
So he's like 21.
Okay.
She's 15 when they get married.
Yep.
And they went across the state line to South Carolina and got married.
Yep.
Okay. But when they got to the state line, he made her get out of the car with her friend, and they walked across because he didn't want to be charged with kidnapping.
What?
Isn't that a weird thing?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And then obviously for we do have some young people listen.
Yeah. Don't do that. These were different times.
Back then that
was normal.
That was
like
pretty
15 was a married age.
Yeah. It was a lot more common back
then.
And
and they both lived into their 90s and were married for 70 something years.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, and like parents, it's just different.
Well, and their parents knew. Their parents
that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't like a runaway situation.
Yeah.
It was just a funny story that may not be true.
Well, there was only like 6 people in the whole state.
That's not true. But anyways, the story I was thinking of, so my grandfather, again, in his 90s when he passed away, so he would have been born in like the 30s.
Yeah.
So, coming off of your parents going through the Depression and all that good stuff, and he wasn't in World War II.
Wait, he was how old?
In his 90s.
He was born before the 30s.
Yeah, he's in the 20s then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So he, his parents.
So he lived through the Depression, but he was a kid.
The upside of it, I would think.
Okay.
Because the Depression, 1920, 1919?
Yeah, it was the roaring 20s, and then the Depression was in the 30s.
Oh, that's right.
So he was
stock market crash was late 20s.
Yeah, so he was in the stock market crashes in 1929.
29, not 19. Yeah, so he lived through the Depression, right? No, I don't know though.
If
you don't need my family history. All right, he wasn't in World War II. I know that.
That was in the 40s.
Yeah, but if he was born in the 20s, he'd have been old enough for World War II.
Okay, so he was probably
maybe late 20s.
Okay,
late 20s.
Yep, we're getting
that would have been. He's maybe 91 when he died. I think it was around 2019. So that'd been like 21.
Yeah. We got him.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, now that you followed along for the math and the history and all that, we're missing Ben. He would have just shot us down real quick, set us straight, told me when my great grandfather was born.
Yeah. He's researched it.
But yeah, he's got an aerial
photo of his house.
Of his home. But so when he told me this story, and again, he had dementia. He told me the story every time he saw me there towards the end. And I just sat there like I'd never heard it every time. It was really cool.
Yep.
But when he was a kid, he lived in a little mill town in New Holland.
Uh-huh.
He lived there when he died and his whole life.
Yeah.
I don't know if he grew up there, but probably.
Yeah.
So there was a kid in the neighborhood who was disabled physically, like he was in a wheelchair or something, and his bedroom was upstairs in a house.
Okay.
So he never came down, and he couldn't come down and play, but he'd see them outside playing and stuff. So my great grandpa, being the nice person that he was,
right,
he would shoot a rubber band into that window for that kid to catch and shoot back.
Okay.
And then he'd run out of the yard, and get it and shoot it back. It's like a game. He was like including him. It was really cool.
That's cool.
Really inclusive. And then the kid shoots it from the window. It goes into the street. My grandpa runs out to get it and gets hit by a car. Yeah. It's the first car he ever saw. That last part wasn't true, but it'd be funny though. Like, you ain't even thinking about cars.
Dude, that's a terrible story, dude.
And then my grandfather was upstairs shooting rubber bands with somebody else.
Quit playing with it.
No, he was physically disabled then. Oh, I'm just kidding. He walked normal.
Wait.
I mean, for an old man.
That wasn't a joke? Like that that literally happened?
That happened, except he didn't have to then be the kid.
Dude, I thought that was just a punchline of a joke. That was a true story?
It wasn't the first car he'd ever saw.
Yeah, but like he shot a rubber band back and forth.
He told it to me like 17 times. So
and
if it wasn't true, it was true to him.
And he got
and my grandpa got hit by a car.
He got ran over by a car while he was shooting rubber bands with a kid in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost wonder if the kid did it on purpose.
Maybe he was like, why does this dude always want to shoot rubber bands with me?
He was done. He could have just closed the window.
Yeah. These kids out there like, this is a stupid game. What are we doing?
I'm telling you. Hey, while I'm just talking about ways I'm like Ryan,
this is not going to be good for me. Like, this is not going to be a good thing for me.
have something that grinds my gears, and I forgot about it because it doesn't happen a lot.
I love this.
But when it does, you know it, and my whole body was just, it was just anger.
Dude, I'm so excited. I love when people air out their grievances against the world.
So I went to Disney back at Christmas. You all know this.
Right.
And when you're at Disney, you do things for your kids, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not for you.
Yeah.
You just do it.
Yeah. Some people.
Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff's for me, but it was also for Graceland. But this was for Inslee.
Right.
It was a Disney Junior dance party. Doc McStuffins.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse. Some other characters. Goofy.
Big deal.
Minnie Mouse. Yeah, big deal.
Big deal.
So the way this works is they bring you in to this. It's indoors. And it's like, how would I describe it? If you ever go to like a big church that has like a kids ministry, it's like their worship center. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's a pretty big room.
Pretty big room.
There's a stage.
A lot of open
space.
space.
A lot of open space.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we do is, everybody gathers around and they're sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
And the kids are getting up and dancing. And some kids are like babies, so their parents are just doing it.
Yeah.
So they're not really dancing.
Yeah.
So we're sitting towards the back.
Okay.
And we did this for a reason. If my daughter said, Daddy, like, let's dance, if I'm standing in the back, I'm not blocking anybody's view.
Right. You can just dance.
I can just dance with her. We share that moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, in the back where the Baptists go.
Yeah. So this bozo and his wife and their child, who is not interested, is standing up the whole flipping time.
Are they dancing?
He's kind of dancing. The kid's just look. I remember thinking the kid's too little to remember this or enjoy this.
Okay.
The kid was not dancing.
He wasn't feeling it.
I'm pretty sure it was a baby.
Yeah, like a 7-month-old.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They maybe could walk. Maybe.
Okay, but definitely not dancing.
Definitely not dancing.
Yeah.
And he's standing up. And me and my brother-in-law are just, every second that passes, are getting more and more furious.
Yeah, dude.
So we look, and we're towards the back, and there's a Disney employee behind us. Yeah. And we look at her and we say, can we make him sit down? Can you make him sit down?
Oh my God, what a Karen move.
She's like, I don't know. I was like, because our kids can't see, and they're the ones who want to see. And she's like, just kind of like,
we want everyone to have fun at Disney.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not having fun. So then, me and Mike are getting loud.
Okay,
we're getting a little bit loud, like, hey, we're ready for a confrontation.
Okay.
At some point, the wife realizes, like, she looks around and kind of sits down a little bit.
Reads the room.
This bozo And she even tells him, like, hey, I think we should probably sit down. At least I imagine that's what she's saying, because she seemed like she was acting normal.
Right.
And he kind of looks, and then he like shrugs his shoulders, and he's like, oh, come on, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at this point, I am staring at him.
Yeah.
My daughter, maybe she had a good time, maybe she didn't. I don't know, because I was too busy looking at this bozo. I was so mad, Ryan. I was like, Anna and her sister had to keep us from walking up and confronting this guy in the middle of this Disney Junior dance party.
Yeah.
So what happens, it ends. Inslee had a good time. It was fine.
Right.
But I knew she couldn't see the people she wanted to see.
Yeah.
So she was just dancing to music.
Yeah.
So this thing ends, and everyone files out of like one door, two doors maybe.
Right.
I linger.
Linger. Okay.
And I wait for this guy. And I don't know what I was going to do. He got lost in the crowd somewhere.
Okay.
Everyone parks their strollers at the same spot. So when I'm getting my stroller, I am just scanning for this bozo. And I was I'm telling you, my wife stopped me from doing something. I was so mad. And if you're listening, bozo, if that was you, I am still pissed. You ruined a memory.
We're gonna put Ben on it. Ben can find people.
And he looked like a turd, man. Oh.
So let's clarify the grievance. You got to clarify your grievance.
Okay, my grievance is, I don't even know how to voice it. I'm so mad.
Can I tell you my takeaway?
Here's your takeaway. Go ahead.
Because I like the grievance. I think.
What's your takeaway?
So the takeaway, the grievance is, if you're at a kid's function, the adult fun is the last priority.
Correct.
So you should sacrifice your fun for even someone else's kid.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, that's a legitimate grievance.
It is, especially if your kid is not old enough to do the dancing.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be there.
Yeah,
they're not.
They're just looking. They're just, maybe they like the music. I don't know. Maybe they're head bobbing. But you don't need to be standing up.
Right. Secondly, you shouldn't be having fun at a kid's party.
I'm saying.
Because that's weird.
It is.
That's stupid. Don't do that.
So you, sir, ruined a moment for my daughters.
Yeah.
Graceland didn't care. You ruined a moment for my daughter and my nephew.
Yeah.
And I will never
What a jerk.
let you live that down.
You know what? This guy does not deserve to be at Disney. Disney, do something about this situation.
We need to fix this.
You need to. It smiles.
It's not the employee's fault who was too scared to confront him because she was younger than me. Whatever.
Right.
This guy was around my age, I would assume.
Yeah.
He was probably bigger than me.
Yeah.
But he has not seen a mad dad as mad as I was at him.
I'm really surprised. I will say, I've never seen you get too amped up.
Yeah. It takes a lot.
I don't want to say little because I don't want to belittle your grievance.
It's real.
I'm surprised at the reaction.
Dude, man, you're talking about my kid here.
I get it.
You get it.
I get it. I'm just a little,
I was upset.
I could tell. Like, I feel the anger right now.
I'm still upset.
Hey, listen, I encourage it. I think
I should have said something.
No. No.
He's bigger than me, probably.
I think.
But Mike was there too, so we could have taken him.
Well, that's my next question.
I was willing to fight this man.
Could you have? Would you have?
As angry as I was?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, he was dancing to a children's Disney play on his own accord.
Pretty much.
So I'm assuming you could take him.
Yep.
Just from like a note, like what? Who does that?
And the audacity.
The audacity
to look around after your wife told you.
Yeah, dude.
That's what.
And he's a bad husband. And he's a bad husband.
Yeah, and you didn't listen to your wife. You just dismissed what she said.
Dismissed what she said. You sexist pig.
I'm saying. There were other people standing, but guess what? They were in the back.
They were in the back.
Like normal humans, decent human beings.
Dude, you should find this guy.
I wish I could.
I wish I were there. If I were there, I would have talked you into
He looks like a real estate agent. That's the best way I could describe him.
I think
or maybe he's a financial advisor.
Maybe that stereotype's a little bit wide. I like the I like the stereotype. You dance at children's Disney parties.
Yeah.
Let's keep
He
it
was
right
put
there.
together.
Yeah.
He was fashionable, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was at Disney with his family, so
But he wasn't wearing Disney clothes. Like, I was wearing like a T-shirt. He was wearing like a nice T-shirt.
I mean,
You know what I
maybe
mean?
he's probably got some, I
He's
get
got
it.
more money than me.
He's got disposable income.
Correct.
And now he thinks he owns this dance floor.
And I have an axe to grind.
And you got an axe to grind. I like it, dude. I wish if I'd have been there, I'm a real good.
You would have hyped me up.
Yeah, I'm not a hype guy like, hey, you're the best. I'm
like
a hype guy like, you need to tell this dude what you really feel.
Yeah.
You know?
Me and Micah were mad. Micah was ready to go to war with me.
Yeah. Well, you know what? One of y'all should have stepped up to the plate. I firmly believe that one of you should have stepped up to. So oh yeah, you did do the linger.
I lingered.
The linger. That's when you know.
Couldn't find the Joker, man.
Dude, I like that. I like that though. I like that grievance. Don't put your happiness as
above
an adult
any child's.
Above any child's at a child event.
Correct.
Now, other events like beach. Let's say you're at the beach.
That's different.
That's different.
You can stand in front of the ocean.
You can stand in front of the ocean.
There's lots of ocean.
Lots of ocean. They can maneuver.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I like that grievance. You know what?
you.
I think I'm having a positive impact on people. I'm really getting them to.
So share your grievances. We'll let you know if they're valid.
Dude. So my question is like, how do you handle it when your kid is like doing something he shouldn't to another kid, but it's kind of your fault?
What do you mean?
So this like 7 or 8 year old came up to my daughter who's 3, right, at the trampoline park. And was being a nice kid. Like he's like, "What's your name?" My daughter's like, "I don't know," and ran away. But then he's like, he kept on, and he was getting on my nerves. But, he's just a kid, so what am I going to do? But he kept talking to my daughter, and I was just like, I want to see what Rylan will do. So I call Rylan over, and I'm like, "Hey, Rylan." It's all I said. I said, "Rylan, this kid right here is talking to your sister." And Rylan takes that, goes up to this kid, bucks up to him, like, chest comes out, head drops. He does this like evil face at him. Yeah, dude. And it's like, "Why are you talking to my sister?" And the kid's like, "I don't know. I was just playing or whatever." He was a perfectly nice kid, And Rylan's like, "Don't talk to my sister, bro." And so then Rylan takes off with his cousin and they go somewhere else, right? Well, about 5 minutes later, I start looking around trying to find my son. This little kid who's talking to Hayden and Rylan have wandered over to the dodgeball area.
Wait, so the kid's still talking to her?
The kid's still talking to her.
Interesting.
Okay.
He did not feel threatened.
He did not feel threatened. So kid goes to the dodgeball area. So I'm like, okay, I need to watch my kid. So I go over there. I get over there and Rylan is just pelting this kid with dodgeball after dodgeball. Like there's like 10 kids in there. Rylan is only targeting him. Mm. The kid throws one at Rylan. Rylan like dodges it and he holds the loser sign up to his forehead and goes, "Ha, loser! Take that L." And then Rylan is getting all these balls and throwing them just at this kid. Like other kids are throwing the ball at Rylan. He don't even care. He like lets it hit him and he throws it at this kid's face every time.
Doesn't seem like they know the rules to dodgeball.
I don't think they do. So I see this occurring and I'm like, "Rylan, that's enough." Because I kind of started it. I didn't mean to. So
you did.
I kind of did.
You did.
So this kid is getting pelted in the face, right? By Rylan's dodgeballs.
Is it hurting him? Probably not.
Well, here's the problem. That kid's a little soft. Like he's a little soft. So they're just foam balls. Like,
And it's a 4-year-old.
Yeah, it's a six that day. Literally that day, a 6-year-old. So the kid comes over and I'm like, "Rylan, you got to quit, dude." And the kid comes over and he's like almost like he's like tearing up. He's throwing it at my face. And I didn't have a response other than, it's dodgeball. Throw them back.
Oh, were you responsible for this kid?
No.
Okay,
I
just
didn't know this
total
kid at
random.
all. But dude, he's like, he keeps hitting me in the face and he's not throwing it at anybody else. Like, that's what this kid's saying to me.
Oh man.
And I'm like, man, this is about to be like a situation, you know? So I'm like, Rylan, me and you are going to go somewhere else. So like I get Rylan and we go to a different area of the trampoline park. But I just don't know, like, what if this kid's mom would have been over her dad and have been like, why is your kid doing this? I would have not like owned up to that. I would have never said, well, I was just wanting to see how he would react to somebody talking to his sister.
You should have said, well, he was talking to his sister and I've told him in the past, you know, don't let anybody talk to your sister.
Okay.
Dude, you could have.
I could have swung. I could have
swung it.
Well, the problem.
And they would have still been like, oh.
Yeah.
And you'd been like, your kid's complaining about a foam ball from a 6-year-old. So
yeah,
maybe you need to teach your kid something.
Well, honestly, that was my thought.
I thought you were going to tell him, move your face.
Honestly, I was like, dude, this is not.
Dodgeball's not a hard game.
Yeah, I might throw it back at him. But the problem with this whole scenario is Riley got real confident. Dude, he was walking around this freaking trampoline park like Conor McGregor. This other kid bumps into Hayden on that. Definitely Hayden's fault, like my daughter's fault, definitely. And Riley goes, hey, buddy, watch out for my sister. She's a kid. And I'm just like, this dude thinks he's freaking.
Hey, we'll settle this in the octagon.
Yeah, dude. I told Allison, I'm like, get your kid right now. He thinks he's freaking.
Wait, what was Allison doing this whole time?
She's like, I ain't gonna lie. This, I hope. My wife we do not support.
Can you speak English?
Dude, I don't know.
She's
gonna be embarrassed. I ain't gonna lie. We both did it when Riley hit this kid and he started whining. We thought that jump was so funny. And then when he bucked up to this other kid, it's like, Rylan, you're like the smallest kid here. Like, you need to quit. So we thought it was hilarious. But, you know, we're trying to discipline him like, hey, stop. But I can't because it's my fault. Like, I started the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, but you can get him to stop. You should be able to get him to stop without having a result.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And I think I did, but I don't know, because after I told him, he threw the ball and hit him again and gave me a thumbs up. And I thought that jump was so funny, too. I couldn't help it.
The kid was like, but I just told you.
I just told you.
He keeps doing it.
Oh, man. So
he's like, oh, man, he's piecing this together in his head. And he's like, he looked at his dad and he gave him a thumbs up. I just told his dad that I was done.
Oh, man. I heard him say that kid was soft like butter, which is what I say to Rylan all the time. I'm like, geez.
Dude.
This is not good.
What was this guy's name?
I never caught his name.
Neither did Rylan.
Neither did Rylan. That boy was talking to his sister.
Man, poor kid.
Well, on the flip side, I feel better about my daughter going to school now. So
I guess, but
like,
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think you probably feel good about that.
Yeah, I didn't anticipate that happening.
Yeah, I don't have an older brother for either of my daughters. Like it's
yeah.
Oh, you got more? You got more to say about this?
Well, I mean, this just I was like, Allison, what am I gonna do now? Because and she was like, I was like, but at least he didn't back down. That's what I said. And then she was like, yeah, but he's not going to back down to the wrong person one day.
And that's how you learn.
I was like, well, that's part of it.
If he can't self-assess and be like, look,
yeah,
that guy right there, I'm going to tell him nicely, like, hey, my sister might not want to talk.
Yeah.
He's got to look.
You approach that one differently. Yeah. Okay.
I guess he just sensed that this kid was soft like butter and was like, I got this. Mom, Dad, I got this.
He was soft like butter, though, for real. It was bad.
Crazy.
That counts,
IBS month.
IBS awareness.
That probably falls. Let's see.
That might fall under that one. Yeah.
I bet there's something like.
What about Baptist?
Irritable about observed in May. I mean, in April.
It's now.
IBS.
Hey,
The
happy
Irritable Bowel
IBS
Syndrome Awareness
month.
Month is observed annually in April. During this month, organizations and individuals raise awareness about IBS, a common blah, blah, blah. Okay. And the purpose is to educate the public about IBS, encourage people with IBS, reduce the stigma about IBS, and advocate for research and advancements in IBS.
This is something I can get behind.
Question. What are the symptoms of IBS?
Dude,
Can you
Chris,
educate
you
me?
have it.
Your symptoms.
Your life.
You have
I'm
all the
diagnosing
symptoms.
I
you
just
right
want.
now.
I just want to like be
Yeah,
sure.
dude,
I'm
Okay,
like-
I'll look it up. Here we go. 1, if you've ever pooped in a boat.
Chris.
2, if you've ever pooped in a church parking lot and buried your clothes.
Chris.
3,
Oh, that's 2
Oh,
for
man.
2.
What about? I got one more.
All right, let's talk about faith in humanity. And
I've
why.
lost faith in
Is it
humanity.
because Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry aren't married yet?
No.
Okay.
That would make
It's
sense.
not. It's because my wife, my family, and another family we did the whole Pigeon Forge thing over spring break.
You didn't tell us that. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Well, we did it. Okay.
Okay.
We did it. It was not crowded. Thought it would be. It really wasn't. We went Monday through Wednesday before Rod Run. came to
Oh,
town.
Rod Run, yeah. They got some cool cars though. But
Yeah.
it's-
So they was already they had a few cars, but it really, I think it amps up around Thursday. So we got out of there. It was starting to get more crowded by Wednesday. But anyway, it was not crowded. However, we decided to just run through a Chick-fil-A in between activities, right?
interesting.
So we go to this Chick-fil-A. Who would have thought I'd have lost
vacation.
faith in humanity at a Chick-fil-A? So we go to this Chick-fil-A, and it's packed, which is not unlike a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
But you also know how quickly they run people through this.
That's right.
true.
So between my family and the family we went with, we have a total of 5 kids, 4 adults, so 9 total people. There is not a seat to be had in this Chick-fil-A. And that's not the problem. The problem is why. This Chick-fil-A had started bingo, like a bingo day.
What?
Yeah.
That's why it was packed.
So it was packed, but the problem is what made me lose faith in humanity. We're sitting here with babies everywhere,
What
like
time of the
little
day?
kids. It's like afternoon.
Okay.
Little kids, not 17-year-olds. Little kids.
Yeah.
And they're not leaving. Like they see I took my baby and stood in front of this family who was using 2 tables for 6 people, and their children were in high school. And I took my baby and I stood right beside them just to make them try to
Guilt.
dude, if I don't sit down, that's fine. But let my wife sit down with the baby. Like you join your kids just somehow. Y'all can figure this thing out. We're in a bind right now. Our kids are I'm getting aggravated. And then they say the blessing, they bless their food publicly. And I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, you're one of us. I'll leave you alone. I'm going to go stand over here next to
No.
this other
Those are the
family.
ones you
Oh,
can
those
get
are the ones
on.
that you need to.
That's
yeah.
ones you can be like, hey, brother.
Well,
Practice what you preach.
Well, later they did offer 2 chairs to the wives. But I'm like, the children, get up, leave.
But
they're-
wait, hold on. But you stood by them while they said their blessing.
Yes.
So they hadn't eaten yet.
No, I know, but they had 2 tables
How many chairs?
for 8, for 6 people.
They had 2 extra chairs. They gave them to you. What do you want them to do?
No, but we didn't have anywhere to sit. There was no table.
Brethren,
Okay.
brethren.
So I'm saying they needed to take their 2 chairs, join the other table. Give us 2 chairs. We can get the wives and the little ones sat down and at least have somewhere to put our food. But they wasn't even the real issue. The real issue were the 20-somethings that literally were finished with their food, but they were not leaving because they were playing this stupid bingo game, and the prize is a stuffed cow.
Oh, stuffed cow.
So no.
That's
All right,
stupid.
well,
Get up.
No. Here's
How
your
big
first
is the
problem.
stuffed cow? Hold on. How big
No,
is the stuffed cow?
handheld cow.
I mean, every Anything can be handheld.
It's a
I
handheld
can
Chick-fil-A
handhold this
cow.
table.
You know what I'm talking
like
about.
12 inches long, 12
no,
inches high.
like 4.
Like a little, it's probably 7 inch. Wait, like a little bitty?
Yeah, dude.
Did
it's
it have a
small.
Chick-fil-A logo?
I don't
It's probably
know.
holding
It's
a
the
sign that said eat more
Chick-fil-A
chicken,
cow. Yeah.
How much can you sell it for on eBay?
20 cents, maybe.
Okay.
It's
You
not
can buy
going to be
'em
worth
at
the
the store
shipping.
for
I
like
don't know
12.
if there's a market for
Yeah.
this kind of thing.
15. No, there's
And
not.
the dude up there doing it, he's just all in his Chick-fil-A mode, like, hey, we got plenty of cows left. Y'all. I'm like, do you not see what's happening? Like, we're about to have a mutiny up in here, and I'm going to be the leader.
Were you the only one upset?
I mean,
Was the rest of the people in your group upset?
I don't know. They didn't get a chance to express their thoughts because I was expressing mine so quickly.
And they didn't. Did they
No.
agree with you?
I mean, I think afterward they really thought, like, you know what? Someone should give up a chair for the wives, maybe the kids.
And someone did.
Whatever happened to
they
chivalry?
For the wives.
But again, though, the situation is, it's not that they were. If it were that packed and they were finishing up eating, they were not finished eating. That's one thing.
You're talking about the bingo people.
I'm talking. That's all there were. That's why it was so crowded. No one was leaving
So
because they were sitting there. I looked at their tables. I looked the whole
Question.
restaurant. I took a
Question.
lap. None of them had food. It was just sitting there with their freaking bingo cards playing bingo and nothing else, and just looking at us like we're in the wrong for even being there.
okay, well, here's one area where you went wrong. Okay, Chick-fil-A's having bingo, dude. Don't go.
Well, we're not at home. Like, I didn't know.
Exactly. Why are you going to Chick-fil-A?
Because it's a swing through, and I don't like spending money.
If you're going to swing through, you'd hit the drive-through.
We could. Well, we were together, and our kids needed a break. And there's a playground.
2 questions.
So eat in the playground.
We tried. We couldn't.
First
There's no
question.
table.
There's a bench, though.
There's one bench with 47 kids in there.
Dude, I think you should not lose faith in humanity for that situation.
Dude,
you got people
no way.
playing bingo.
If I'm playing bingo and I see a family come in, no way. You can play. There's no way I'm playing bingo to win a freaking cow.
Now, what kind of loser plays bingo at Chick-fil-A?
And don't leave. Dude, I don't even know how long they were there.
Yeah, that Chick-fil-A in Pigeon Forge is a problem. Who you lost faith in is that marketing director.
Yeah, and he was calling out the numbers so slow.
I'm sure he was.
Do you know
I'm like, bro.
where those people go after they play bingo at Chick-fil-A?
Zaxby's?
Applebee's bar.
Apple.
Oh,
But 2 questions. One question, was the food good at this Chick-fil-A?
I mean,
he doesn't know. They had no table.
Once
and
we
apparently
got
you
it
can't
and
eat it.
bingo ended, people got up and I went and claimed a table as if I were Neil Armstrong on the moon, just shoving the flag down, saying, "This is America now." I went to this table. I went
win.
to this table. I sat my
that,
butt down
Russia.
and I spread my arms out like like basically anybody want to try to get this table, I'm ready.
Like a Baptist on Easter Sunday.
I'm saying.
Relevant.
2, were they playing bingo according to Griffin rules, like parent Griffin Christmas rules?
No, because there's money involved in that bingo.
Okay, yeah. Chick-fil-A in Pigeon Forge.
Yes.
That's where we're at.
Yes.
We need to find this marketing director. We need to have a talk.
Yeah, and also
Get them on the pod. Let them explain themselves.
dude, it was during a busy time of day where there's no reason that you should be marketing something. You're
Right.
losing money
You
because
need to mark because they're not buying food.
they're not buying, and people pulling up are seeing how crowded it is, and they're
And
like, we'll just
leaving.
go somewhere else.
Did they have to pay to play?
No, you should just walk up and get a bingo card.
Okay, that's stupid.
It's
That's
stupid.
terrible marketing.
That's dumb.
So what they should have done, marketing director at Chick-fil-A, Mr. or Miss,
It's a
whoever, it's Mr.
Or that was the guy running it.
Either way,
Yeah.
I mean, he may have just been doing his job.
Maybe.
Whoever set this up, I would like to know. Well, I'll just tell you, you did it wrong because you should have done it later at night after
Yeah.
everyone's pretty much eating. So like 8 o'clock would be a good time.
8 o'clock on a Tuesday.
That'd be a good time. Maybe it's 7.
Yeah.
We could go 7 o'clock on
Yeah.
Tuesday evening, and that's when you do bingo. And they have to purchase something.
Yeah. Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, how could it?
So it's already, you know what? It's packed.
Mm-hmm.
Then I hear the guy calling out letters and numbers say, hey, there's a bus full of students about to be here that we're going to give we're I don't know what they're doing, but they're about to be here. So it's already packed. There's no seats. And now the bus is showing up. The dude, instead of calling bingo a day, starts a brand new game.
Well, that was dumb.
So then all these kids are coming in and they just send them back to the bus.
Yep.
That's terrible. Come on, Pigeon Forge. I don't know. Maybe they gave them the food. That's cool. But like in the bingo game.
No, he probably said that bus thing for the other employees to prepare.
God. Oh, I'm sure, but they wasn't because there was nowhere for them to stand.
I'll be honest with you, Ryan. I understand your frustration, but I don't think it's the bingo player's fault. I think it's the establishment.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so let me get this straight.
It is Chick-fil-A's fault.
Let me get this straight.
Dude, the kind of people who are going to play bingo for a stuffed Chick-fil-A cow
Yeah.
are not the kind of people who care about letting people sit down.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
I will give one mom credit. Her husband won.
Calling Chick-fil-A at Sevierville on Parkway. For our store location in
We're going to find out.
We cannot do this on the podcast,
We're going to
Chris.
find out.
Why? This is great.
We can't record them and then broadcast it. Chris, we can't record this.
Management. At the tone, please say your name, then press pound.
Chris Porter.
He's calling us.
Is this not legal?
Don't say nothing.
Why can't we be normal and just post it on Facebook? Chris,
Okay.
that was the most beautiful, like,
Hold on, we got to run this back because they're not going to be able to hear everything.
impromptu dialogue.
I can't believe you got. I usually never get somberry when you call. an
Okay,
establishment.
listeners.
So
We got
just
the
for
manager.
just for the secure, just for I don't know, the legal team here at Hometown Has-Beens, we're not going to post the whole conversation. But here's what just happened, and I'll at least play Chris's side of the conversation.
Yeah.
So Chris calls the
Sevierville
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
And he said he claims to have won a prize at bingo and he's like, hey, I didn't pick up my cow. Can I get it? So this sweet person just
Manager.
is like,
The manager.
they get the manager. Manager gets on the phone. She's like, all right, so what you were supposed to pick out a prize of your choice.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Chris kind of blew it in the fact that you could tell he didn't actually win, but they didn't care. They just kept talking to him.
Just kept on with
And
him.
so then he asked, where did you get the idea for bingo? As if it's some revolutionary game that no one's ever played. And they were so pumped about that question. They were like, yes, yeah, it was a great idea, right? Like it generates a lot of business. Ryan is punching the wall.
It is
over
not
here.
generating more
He's like,
business.
she's like, it's packed. And Ryan's
yeah,
like,
because
I know.
They're just anyone who shows up in that 2-hour window doesn't leave.
So Chris then, she says, I can give you our marketing director's email. So I told you it was his fault. And it isn't him, and it's named Cody.
Cody.
So we got his email. We'll give that to Ryan.
I have to say, I was so nervous when she answered.
Chris, you played that off like a champ.
Dude, I didn't think about what to say. Like, I really thought I wouldn't get anybody.
Came up with a whole backstory.
It was beautifully
said he
crafted
works.
on the spot.
I'm sweating right now from that phone call.
I was so embarrassed I couldn't look.
Well, y'all are like holding it in about to die, and that made me more nervous.
You did so well. Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to get to the bottom of this now.
Yeah, we definitely, you at least are hearing Chris's side of the conversation.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe I'll play it after.
Yeah.
So, there's what just happened, and I'll play Chris's side.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Yes, ma'am. Did you guys have a bingo last week? Were y'all playing bingo? Yeah. How did I did not get. I won bingo, and I didn't get the cow. Where can I collect it? Yeah, I won the bingo, and I didn't get the cow. Right? How can you guys ship me the cow? Because I live out of state. Oh, okay. Well, question. I work at a Chick-fil-A in Georgia. What gave y'all the idea to do this? How did y'all? I would like to present this to my manager. How'd y'all come up with this idea? What inspired the idea to do bingo? I would like to propose this to my manager at the Chick-fil-A I work at. What inspired this idea? Okay. Was it to promote more business? Was that the idea behind it? Okay. What? Can I get his email? Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. Are y'all having anything today? All right. My pleasure.
All right. So now you've heard it. And that's what Chris did. Impromptu. Impromptu? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, I like that.
Why does that even...
Impromptu.
What is
It's
that?
like when Michael Scott goes to the class, the impromptu class.
No, that's
Impromptu.
Improv.
Improv class.
Improvising. That's
It's
improv.
the same thing,
But
though,
what's
right?
impromptu even?
It's when you
it's
speak.
I know what it means.
Yeah.
But
well, then I don't know what
why
you're
do they
asking.
use the word? Is there more to that word?
What's it mean? I know what it means.
Impromptu means unplanned,
No.
just kind of happens.
I know, but
What are you asking?
improv, for example, is short for improvise. Is impromptu short for impromptu?
Called somebody?
No, that's the whole thing. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's it.
It's French.
Impromptu.
Je peux aller à la salle de bain?
See? We?
What?
Can I go to the bathroom?
Oh.
Mr. Cooley used to make us ask in French. That's the only phrase I remembered.
You got more than I got.
Mr. Cooley, man, I said some stuff in his class that.
All right, everybody, that's all we got today. Tune in next week for new content. We are back in action next week. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following us on social media. Share the podcast. Grow the hometown. And remember,
It's better to be a has-been than it never was.
Ben has never lost a race in his pool. See you next week.